Welcome back in, everybody. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. The show has just flown by today. We want to thank Vegas Golf The Game for partnering with us. VegasGolfTheGame.com. Check out the world's #1 golf game. They also have a home edition, a poker game. VegasGolfTheGame.com. 1-877-241-6134. VegasGolfTheGame.com. We're trying to find out because we've all experienced this through our lives. Billy has a rather large sty.
I do not have a large sty. It's barely a little tiny little beginning.
And we just found out what it really is.
It's a beginning of a sty.
I thought it was
like I got to, look like I've been punched in the face.
I thought you had a tear coming out of your eye. And I'm like, man, his tears are colored.
It's just the beginning, and I'm going to beat it down, Matt. But thanks for looking it up, Mike. I appreciate all the details. I did learn something, too, that Nikki has OCD like I do. She has to have her little chips in a perfect line. I sit here and fidget with these papers. They have to be perfect. You do. You got issues.
I just have my stacks.
Mike's got, he's organized
Everyone
chaos.
has issues.
So you can't stop it. They have to be perfect. So
they do.
So anyways, Mike, thank you again for the medical diagnostic. But it's not a big old sty.
No,
it's barely a stylist.
No, but if you guys have we're looking for sty remedies right now. So if you want to call us, 805-903-1974. 805-903-1974. Billy needs a sty remedy. Call us and you'll win a round of golf.
What about Dr. Ryan? Maybe he could help.
Right after I turned around, I got a sty.
How about McGowie Health Group?
Yeah, McGowie Health Group.
461-8822. McGowie Health Group can help out, Billy.
I've got a sty.
I love both of you so much, but I hope one day. No, I don't, because I love you. But if y'all come in, so it's not like I've been punched in the face and it's like about ready to ooze and pop.
No.
It's a little tiny,
seriously
irritating little, like a piece of sand.
I thought you were crying for a second. I really did.
I am now, after you read what it is and where it comes from. I appreciate you not reading stuff.
I'm not going to read it.
So someday,
look, it's just all it is.
If you guys walk in with a big gaping sore in your lip or something, I'm not going to point it out.
This is all it says.
Right.
It just says it's an infection of an oil gland in the eyelid.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
That's what I have.
Yes.
And what could cause such infections?
We don't talk about that.
Cats. Dogs.
I do recently got a kitten that sits in my face a lot.
Quail. I heard quail. Actually, a pod of quail. If they come into your house.
Is it a pod of quail? It's a little
covey. It's a covey.
A school of quail.
Covey?
Covey?
It's not a covey. It's got to be a flock.
Let's look.
A flock of quail.
They're a flock of birds.
Isn't it like a flock of seagulls?
Covey?
I thought seagulls was
I thought covey was a giant back in the.
That's Willie McCovey.
Oh, it's McCovey. Isn't it a cove?
McCovey. All right, so we do the jokes?
I think we just did.
We have 3 jokes.
It's a covey of quail.
Is it a covey? Wow. You got it right.
You've got a covey in your backyard.
I do have a covey, and I got a picture then. So my lawn around the fence line is much shorter than my regular lawn, about 2 feet in. And so the gardener came yesterday to mow the lawn. I said, can't you just match this grass up? Why are you weed whacking it tight to the fence here? He said, that's not me. He said, that's got to be rabbits or something. I'm like, I haven't seen a rabbit in my yard, but okay. So Josie sent me a picture of about 20 quail eating the grass next to the wall. What are you guys laughing at? Are you looking at sty pictures? I was telling a story, man. So anyways, Josie, thank you for sending pictures of the quail.
That covey of quail could actually be the problem with your sty. That could be the creation of your sty right there.
A violent bowel? Oh, my. Oh, man. So anyways, it could be. I want to thank you both for your concern.
We are very concerned.
Yeah, I can tell.
You know what's cool?
I can tell. You're really feeling bad.
You have a group of natural greenskeepers in your backyard. I'm very envious with the quail. It's so cool.
But they just can't get it. It's just a foot line, man.
It's a perfect fringe.
It's a perfect fringe.
Yeah.
It's what it is. It's a tight-lined fringe.
Yeah.
I thought the mower guy just set the mower and I'm like, dude, what are you doing here? Looks, this is weird. That's not me. I'm like, I think it is.
You know what it is.
And he's like, no, it's not me. I'm thinking,
a covey of quail.
I'm thinking to myself, it was a covey of quail.
It is, but they've drawn the line. They said that guy in there has a sty. Yeah. Stay away. Don't go get any closer to the edge of the line.
Because a bird sty is the worst kind of sty.
They send the quails out to draw those lines.
Let's do the jokes.
No, nothing could be funnier than the sty. All right, 2 golfers had sties, Jack and Mark, playing with their sty. I'll go first. 2 golfers, Jack and Mark, were playing around and come upon a water hole. Jack tees it up, hits his ball in the middle of the pond. He reaches into his bag to find out that he has no more golf balls. Then he asks Mark for a ball, and he proceeds to hit that ball into the pond as well. This goes on to 4 more times when Mark finally asks Mark get for another ball. Mark says, Jack, these balls are costing me a pretty penny.
Oh.
Jack replies, if you can't afford to play the game, you shouldn't play at all.
Pretty good.
I played with a guy that went like that. I don't carry many golf balls in my bag. Do you? I think I borrowed some from you last time we played.
I think you
I
did.
carry like
you
a
borrowed
sleeve.
water. Well, actually, you can't borrow water.
Maybe I got a sty from your water
Maybe
bottle.
that's
It's
what it was.
possible.
Was it open?
No, you wouldn't open it. Remember? You made the bird sound because when you were sucking on
Oh yeah,
the-
your bottle. That's so my joke wasn't. By the way, these are the first time any of you have seen these jokes. I just cut and paste and don't read.
Yeah.
I like to hear Mike's because this
Okay.
is pretty funny.
Here we go.
I've read this one.
The argumentative drunk in the club bar had been looking for a fight all afternoon since losing his match. Finally, he threw a punch at the player nearest on the nearest bar stool. The man ducked, and the drunk, losing his balance, fell off his stool and onto the floor. By the time he untangled himself from the bar stool's legs and dusted himself off, his opponent had left. Did you see that man, barman? Did you see that? He complained. Not much of a fighter, was he? Not much of a driver either, sir. He just hit your clubs with his truck, said the bartender, gazing out the window.
That's actually pretty good.
That's not bad.
I read it terribly.
No,
but
you
that
did
was-
okay.
That was really funny.
I was thinking my sty was hurting when I was reading mine. I was focused on my sty.
That might be
I had to look
one
through
of-
my right eye to read mine.
That might be one of the funniest jokes you've picked.
I just.
Thank you for letting me read that.
There's a top jokes that I just cut and paste without looking to make them.
I'm sorry that I stumbled on that one.
Yeah,
'cause
so
that
he's not much of a driver either. He just hits your clubs with his truck
That was a
on the way out.
good joke.
That's a good one.
Yes.
What do you got, Nick?
Okay. The time came in a young boy's life when his father had to sit him down for the big talk.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Son, his father said, you'll soon have urges and feelings that you've never had before.
Resulting in styles.
Your heart will start to pound and the palms of your hands will sweat.
Your eyelid will hurt.
You'll get styes in your eyes. You'll be preoccupied and you won't be able to think of anything else. But don't worry, he continued. It's perfectly normal. It's called golf.
Yeah, the crowd is a little quiet on that. Predictable.
Too predictable.
I think what made it funny was you're going to get a sty sometime in your
Yes.
life. Have you ever had one?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And you, Nikki?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so now you know what's going on over here.
It was
totally
a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
If I went from neck surgery to styes.
I always, well, look at it. Think of a sty, man. A sty's nothing for what you've been through.
Yeah.
It's a minor little
It's
thing.
nothing.
It's a minor
It's
thing.
just a sty in the sky.
It's absolutely
It'll
nothing.
be gone so soon.
It's just a sty in the sky. That's funny.
So those are our
funny.
jokes of the day. If you ever did want to call, people don't call phones. This is a talk show, and everybody texts and types. It's a sad world.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff on Facebook.
We should
here,
we should
a lot of
almost make a
stuff on,
non-social media show where people have to call the show because it'd be nice to hear other voices. I hear voices all the time, but it's just my eye hurts.
So I've got a listener email for you.
All right,
It's actually about your driving story.
my driving story.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I set the driving record
you set the driving record.
730
You only
miles.
drove, gosh, yeah, 730 miles.
Yep.
And how long? Okay.
in one day.
So this is from our
5.5
good
hours.
friend Henry Hernandez. He said, "Hey Mike, this is funny. What you just said." He goes, "I tried to call in last week when Billy was talking about his marathon driving. I don't think he really tried to call."
Well,
I hope you're not
but
listening,
it comes
Henry.
on a different time.
Yeah.
So if he did, we weren't here.
Yeah. Years ago, I went to visit my brother who lived in Troutdale, Oregon.
I love Trout Day.
Yeah, I started visiting him in the early '80s, starting from the LA area back when it was 55 miles an hour. So it used to take 2 days to drive to Troutville, Oregon. At some point, the speed limit was raised back up to 65
Ooh.
after I'd moved to the Central Coast. I'm truly not one to speed, and thanks to the cruise control, I started making it one day by starting to drive at 4 in the morning. It was an 875-mile trip.
Oh, wow.
The drive would take its shade under 14 hours. The worst time was around 6 in the morning, but after that, it was clear sailing.
875 in one day.
So that's Henry Hernandez. He also
He's
said
the new long drive champion.
Henry loves to give advice, especially when it comes to watching tour coverage on TV for the PGA Tour. He said, just a reminder, next week from the Masters, the coverage begins. Tell the listeners to go to the Masters website and watch the coverage if they can. The marquee coverage of the two groups a day is outstanding. They have different announcers other than those on CBS. Not that Jim and Nick don't do a great job. I'm ecstatic about the big names and what they're doing this year's
Jim
event.
and Nick.
Phil, Rory, Bubba, Justin, and even Tiger. I can't wait to see them when what they do. He goes, too bad Jordan is slumping, but you never know.
Hey, I
Give
could
him a
pick
week.
Tiger's my long shot.
There you go. You could.
I want that.
Well, I already posted.
Oh, you put Kistner already in there.
Everything's posted on.
No one mentioned Tiger's name.
I know.
All of it. Four of us.
saw
Not
him.
one person.
I saw him on there.
He's going to
but-
do well.
Yeah, I think
He
he'll
is gonna
hang
do
in there.
well.
He'll make the cut.
He'll hang in there.
875. So Henry is now the long drive champion.
Well,
If somebody ever calls into the
pretty
story
long.
longer than that, what he went to Trout Town,
Trout
home of the Sty.
Troutdale.
that even beats
Is it-
my trip to Portland.
What is a sty? Isn't that a place you feed thing? Like a pigsty? Isn't that a
No, that's
The
what my
trout sty?
no?
that's what my kids' rooms look like.
So, but the word sty is that a pen? Is
Pig-
it a is what the
pigsty.
thing they eat?
It's a pigsty.
What is it? Look it up.
A
Well,
pigsty.
No,
That's where they live.
How do you know
It's
it's
a
not
little
where they
pen.
eat out of the pigsty?
No, well,
A little pen.
it's a little pig pen.
So, does it have to be a pig to be a sty? Can it,
Well, usually
can it be a
pig-
dog sty?
No, because
Let's look it
pigs-
up.
The reason why is because pigs are known for being really messy.
No, that's where the term
And that's
pigsty
why-
came from. But
yeah,
but it
pigsty.
didn't come because they're messy. It came because they live in the pigsty. What is the sty?
I know.
Did you look it up?
It's the pen.
Yeah.
So
Thank you,
why is
everybody,
it? Can
for
you have a dog sty?
thank you, everybody, for tuning in. You have an eye sty.
Keep it on course, everybody. Keep your eyes clean.
Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Wash those eyes out.
We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you to all our sponsors. Visit golftalkradio.com and iTunes for our podcast.
Keep it on course.
Talk to you.
Thank you for listening to Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. Be sure to visit our partners on the web, TaylorMade Golf, Slick Sticks, PasoRoblesGolfClub.com, McPhee'sGrill.com, and McGowie Health Group, and Nikki Anderson Realtor. Visit the Golf Talk Radio website, golftalkradio.com, to listen to free podcasts and to download the Golf Talk Radio phone app. Follow GTR on Facebook or Twitter. Join us again next week for more local, national, and world golf events, as well as golf trivia and special guests on the Golf Talk Radio Network.